right, 15.5, angle bisectors of triangles. So the angle bisector theorem says if a point is on the bisector of an angle, then it is equidistant from the sides of the angle. Lots of words. Let's break it down. So we have a point that's on the bisector of an angle. Notice that this angle is marked with these two pieces equal. So that means that this big angle got cut in half or bisected. So each of these two angles are equal. Notice that point C is on that angle bisector. For C, it says it is equidistant from the sides of the angle. From the length from A to C, it will always equal from B to C, as long as C is on the angle bisector. The converse of the angle bisector theorem is this in reverse. It says if a point in the interior of an angle is equidistant from the sides of the angle, then it is on the bisector of the angle. So what this is saying is if these two are equal, that means you can assume these two angles are equal. So number 1 says to find each measure and justify your answer. So notice these two angles are marked equal. So I know these two segments should be equal. So this is 12.8. This length is also 12.8. So they're looking for the length of LM, which is 12.8. Part B, it says given the measure of angle ABC is 112, find the measure of angle ABD. Well, notice that these are both 74. Since these are equal, we know that this angle and this angle have to be equal, that this is bisecting that angle. Since angle ABC is 112 degrees, that means each of these pieces you would just divide by 2. So 112 divided by 2 makes each of these pieces 56. So they're looking for the measure of angle ABD. Well, that angle is 56 degrees. For C, it says given the measure of angle KJM is 29, we're finding angle LJM. So notice these are both 62, so we know that K is on the angle bisector. So we know both of these angles have to be equal. We also know that angle KJM is 29 degrees by the given. So if this is 29, we know this has to be 29. They're wanting the measure of angle LJM. Notice that's the big angle, so you would add 29 plus 29 and get 58 degrees. For D, if this is on the angle bisector, it means these two pieces can be marked equal. So 2x minus 10 equals x plus 4. We have to get x on the same side of the equal sign, so I'm going to subtract x from both sides. So I get x minus 10 equals 4. Then add the 10. This cancels. We get x equals 4 plus 10, which is 14. Notice it's not asking what x is. It's asking for the length from A to D. So I would find AD by plugging 14 in for x plus 4. And 14 plus 4 is 18. So AD is 18. The incenter theorem says the angle bisectors of a triangle intersect at a point that is equidistant from the sides of the triangle. So we learned that the circumcenter is equidistant from the vertices. Well, the point where the three angle bisectors meet is called the incenter, and the incenter is equidistant from the sides of the triangle. So the length from P to X will equal P to Z will equal P to Y. So that's the incenter.